Well, welcome back everybody. It's the next day and I wanted to show you this Dorman part number. You can see it's 49312 and that's these directional canceling springs, I guess you're going to call them. I think that's the, yeah, turn signal cam they call it, but yeah, turn signal return springs, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to put that in with my save parts, put that in a bigger box, throw this crap away. So, got to start cleaning up a little bit here, get too much of a mess. But anyway, I got that on. Everything in the steering wheel here now works fine. Got to change out the light switch. The light switch is SBC 1037. That's a CarQuest part. The Cornish Auto had it right in stock, because there's a lot of these square bodies still kicking around, so they had one. And it may fit Fords. I don't know what it fits, you know? I mean, but apparently it's a common part. So anyway, all you got to do is take a big flat screwdriver, undo the knot. I don't know if you guys will sit here or not, because I should have taken the seat out when I started this project, and it would have been a lot easier. Oh yeah. I got to get down on my knees though. That's too much of a bend. The old back don't like it. Yeah, but it isn't much of a job. It's easier, of course, if you don't have the dash on, but I'm not taking the dash off just to get that light switch out. Little frig with it. There we go. Nothing to it. Now you bring it over to the edge, right over here, and I'm going to shut the camera off because I have to go get a light. And anyway, just unplug the wires on the back. I can do it over here where I can see it. Yeah, we'll see here what we can do. As you can see, there's my plug right there. Come on. There we go. Now I'm going to try to put the other one right back on. While I got everything in the same position. Come on. It's like reading Braille. And swing it right back up. Hopefully can hit that right there. Oh. See if we can get this started. I can see right now I'm going to have problems with this. So we'll unplug the electrical and I'll bring you back in a little bit. Yeah. There we go. See if we can get this thing pulled out and if we can get that. There we go. So, get you out here. Stand you right there. So, as you can see, that's a very fine thread. And look at that. So it's the way I'm holding it. Yeah, see, that's a little bit of an angle. I don't know if you can see that. But it's kind of deceiving how that wants to go in. You see how it's tipped up, the top's in. So I got to make sure I get the top up a little bit, but it does thread all right. So I'm going to go try it again. Well, I tried 2 or 3 times unsuccessfully. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put this in. I'm going to make a couple of notches of the approximate width. We'll see here what happens. Yeah. Now, how wide does that need to be? Well, I think I'm going to file it down with a hand file. Although it does seem to be pretty wide. I guess I'll do a little bit here with the grinder. Okay, so that's a little too long. Okay, I'm going to tune that with a hand file. Now I'll be able to go in straight once I get it, you know, all done. I'll bring you back in a little bit. Now that should help me screw that in straight so that the pressure is even on it. And of course I've got the little tab in the middle, the pilot, to keep it in the center. Should make my life much easier. We'll go see if it works. Okay, there goes nothing. Technically, when you have it shoved against the dash, it should be square anyway, but... So, let's see here what we can do. I'll tell you, this is a frustrating son of a gun. No sense to keep recording and wasting your time. I'll bring you back when I get it in. Well, I got it in finally. Pull it out one notch. No running lights. Huh. That's odd. Yeah, we got headlights both sides. So, I guess I got to pull it back apart and see what I've missed. I'm going to get the test light and get down here on the fuse block. That's kind of a pain in the butt to try to do any filming, so I'm not going to. But I'm going to do some testing down there with the switch out before I go through the trouble of putting it in. And my little tool, I finally put a handle on it. Yeah, had an old Phillips at the end, was all worn out on. So that made that handier. But anyway, I got to continue on, try to figure this out. I'll let you know what I find. Well, I just got back from getting some fuses, so I got my pile restocked. Got everything back together. You know what's funny? I set that up there, screwed that together first try this time. It was like it was meant to be. And as you can see, I don't know why the blew the fuse, but everything's working on it. Oh, we got one out there. Oh, no, the bulb's there. It's just not where it belongs. It had fell out. See that little bit of daylight in there? I don't know if you can see that light. I know I can see it right there. It is. I just got to take this off and fish it out. Just fell out of the holder. I'll do that right now while I think of it. And yeah, the lights I guess are all set now. So yeah, just put my few screws back in my dash. Then I can put all that bottom stuff back together. Yeah, we're on the right road to recovery. Well, as you can see, that's why the light fell out of the back of it. So, like everything, this is an old used one, but I kept it. Because, you know, you never know. Come on, I know that'll fit in there. Goes one way or the other. There we go. Yes, that's just like so. We've got a lot of this old Chevy stuff sitting in boxes. It took me a while to find it, but I was looking for my box of grommets and I stumbled across the Macalite. So, yeah. Just Marvy. Now we'll turn the light on and see if it works. Oh, no, sir. You gotta be kidding me. Well, so now we've got to find out why this one don't burn right. It was burning before I put it in this. Well, just a bad connection. Oh, maybe we'll go get a new bulb, or do we need a new socket? What do we need here? We'll try that. Yes. There we go. Whoop. Of course, now I've got it upside down. I don't want to put a bunch of strain on the wires, so. There we go. Nothing to it. I got to show you a little something kind of interesting too, you know. Back about pretty near 20 years ago, I went to the transfer station one day, and over on the wall where they put stuff where you can, you know, if something's too good to throw away, people just set it off there and then somebody will come grab it. So I grabbed this old Coleman stove, and I didn't think much about it. I knew I wanted it. I grabbed it, lugged it home. It's been in there underneath the bench for, well, 20 years probably. Pretty close to it. So Carol back here a week or so ago says, you know, we ought to look for an old Coleman stove for the camper. So today I went in there and I happened to see it there and I got it out. And I opened it up and I couldn't believe it. That was thrown in the dump and was never used. Still got the shipping tape on it. From 1999. The box is dated. Yeah, all brand new. Kind of an odd thing. But you never know. Sometimes, you know, you find something pretty sweet somebody else discards. So, yeah, we don't have to go and buy us a Coleman stove for the camper. Kind of a neat little thing, you know. Anyway, I've made a little tiny dash here. It's drying right now. The paint's wet. This is going to hold my backup switch. It's going to go right there. And I may have to cut it down. I think, though, you know, I look right under that rim usually at the thing, and I think it's going to be all right. Up here is going to be the windshield washer button. And down here is the reverse backup lights. So anyway, yeah, it's, oh, I got a thumbprint in it now. It's almost dry. But anyway, I'll finish letting that dry and put that in after supper. I got that grommet. It's going to go right in there once it's dry. So things are coming together. Once I get that done, I can run my wires and finish up that mess. Well, that right there is my line of sight when I'm sitting in the cab, you know. I look right through here. So that little tiny dash thing I made there ain't gonna bother nothing. Gonna put the backup switch right here for the backup lights. And I'm gonna put a ground right here to ground the actual windshield washer fluid. So, getting ready to spool off some of this junk wire here. It's funny, it's all brand new wire. This stuff, what is that there? Size number 14. Oh, can't read this one here. But back, oh, would have been now 25 years ago. Me and Carol went to an auction and there was a pallet with probably maybe 40 rolls of wire on it. And some of it was, you know, maybe 1,000-foot rolls, and they were new. We paid $75 for that. And we've used all of the green. We ran the green back and forth to the greenhouse. I think there's, what is there, 6 lines back and forth to the greenhouse, and then several others going from the greenhouses from one to the other. I mean, you know, brand new roll of 1,000 feet. And this other stuff, you can see there ain't much off it. You know, I got more friggin' wire around here. So I'm gonna go and use this. What I'm planning on doing, I'm gonna feed power to the windshield washer pump. Then I'm gonna bring the ground back and I'm gonna ground it onto the switch. So it's gonna work just like the horn. It'll always have power. Whenever I ground it, it'll squirt. And of course these two here are already run. One's hot, one's continuation for my backup lights. So yeah, windshield washer, backup lights. And then I can put this stuff back together. But everything's going good so far. So we ended up powering the little pump direct off of the switch. The switch has to be on for it. And grounded the other side like a horn. Had a heck of a time priming it, but put the switch on, try it there. Yeah, try it now. So we got good windshield washers. So that's a good thing. Had to blow a little air in there to get it to prime. Made a mess, but that's all right.
Where's your things for your wipers?
Oh, wipers are where they're supposed to be.
Oh, over there.
Yeah, they should work. Right, brand new blades.
Nice.
How can you beat it? The rest don't work on it. You have to shut it off when it's down, but yeah, it works good. Yeah. And of course this switch here is the backup lights. So yeah, everything's all good. I can put all my wiring away tomorrow morning, clean up, put some zip ties there, and we're gonna have to put this outside so we can get the Toyota in here and change the oil in it. So anyway, hope everybody enjoyed. Just a little update on the truck again. Getting some more done. Talk to you later.